Welcome to Wolf Talk. We're here with a special guest, Mitchell Smith, recently crowned European champion. I know he's a busy man, so we won't keep him too long. How's things, mate?
No, things are good, man. I appreciate you having me on, man. All exposure is good exposure. I've been very busy. What with work, boxing, family. Yeah, things are chocker, but all in good spirit, should we say, mate?
That's good. Has it been especially busy since winning the title?
It was crazy for about 2 weeks. Then it went dead quiet, which I didn't enjoy because it's sort of like highs and lows of life. But everything in life that goes up must come down. So it was difficult dealing with that. Um, but yeah, no, it was crazy for the first few weeks. Now it's sort of settled, and now it's about planning the next move for 2026.
Take you quickly back to that night that you won the title. You could see from your celebration how much it meant to you, but just explain how much that actually meant to you.
Uh, I don't think I could go on and win bigger titles, but I don't think anything will come close to the feeling of that night. And the reason being, um, it'd been 10 years since I'd been in a title fight. There'd been so many ups and downs through them sort of 10 years, from drink and drug addiction to losing 50 kilos in weight 3 or 4 occasions, COVID, motorbike accident, lost my family. A lot happened. And before, when I won the belts, back when I was signed with Frank Warren, I was almost like I expected to win them. So it was like it was like the Mitchell Smith train. It was like everyone, all eyes on me. I was expected to win, and and rightly did. Rightly so. I did back in the day, but this one, when it landed and the phone call come through, and I had only 8 days to sort of get my mind mentally. I mean, I'm mentally and physically strong anyway, but like just to get my mind back, like because everyone has doubts, and I had a few doubts. That obviously the 10 rounds was going to be difficult. The kid that I was in with had just come off the back of a 10 rounder 2.5 weeks before. So he was obviously i- at a fitness in his career where he was sort of like ready for that fight, whereas I was in the unknown again. So that evening when I became victorious, it was like it was just, yeah, it's probably like put my kids to a side, but in a different kind of proud, but like probably the proudest moment of my life.
Yeah,
To it really, yeah, it meant something, man. It still is now. Like when I talk about it, it will probably be the proudest moment of my career. Even if I go on and win, like I said, bigger titles, it was just very, very special to me to have to overcome everything that I've been through, and to be lifting a major belt that's given me a top 40. Well, I'm 14th in the world now on the back of 8 days' notice is pretty special.
am I right in reading that you was ill in them 8 days as well?
I had an illness called shingles, hence why you saw I got a scar of it now there, but it's basically like an adult chicken pox. It sort of attacks your nervous system, um, and it makes you feel very tired in yourself. So, as you can imagine, I got the news, then I had a breakout of shingles. My body went to a low, felt like shit for about 3 days, um, and then just managed to just grind it out. Like there wasn't a doubt in my mind that I was going to pull out. Like it was, got given that opportunity. I needed to. I needed to dare to be great, and it paid off for me. I'm that type of person, man. I'm a chancer, man. I'm gonna take that chance. I knew that he weren't gonna hurt me. You'd have to be an extremely special fighter to hurt me. Like you'd have to be proper special because I'm not soft. I was born and raised tough from my dad, and I wouldn't just roll over for anyone. So I knew that I'd always be in the fight. It was just going to be a test on whether I had the lung capacity, whether I had the lungs to be able to get through the 10 rounds, whether I had the condition. Um, and I proved it to myself. And now I'm just going to take confidence in that as a 32. I was going to say 32. As a 33-year-old man, give me 1 second.
That's the old flat.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I got a puncher, man. I'm on an interview. I'm on a fucking interview and I've got myself a puncher. I'm
There enough before you go, mate.
fucking fuming about that. I'll get that sorted. Cheers, Gav. Might have to edit that part out. It just pulled. I've literally, because I'm sat outside the office, I've just put the engine on, obviously, because it's fucking cold out. And he's just pulled up next to me and said, "By the way, you do know you got a puncher." Fucking
Oh.
second time already in the past couple of months. Bastard. Where was I at? But yeah, like it was going to be a test in terms of my lungs. I proved that right. I proved myself that I could do the 10 rounds. I'm going to take confidence in that moving into 2026. And as a 33-year-old man coming off the back of a good win against, listen, I understand Arnie Dawson was at the start of his career. I understand that. He was 8-0. He took a gamble. It was a gamble for him as well to jump in lastminute.com and get in with someone of my experience. I believe that they thought I was just a washed up fighter. I proved that night I wasn't. And I will only continue to grow and get better from that, knowing that I've still got a 10 round fight in me. I can move on to 12s and 10s and continue to do that. I don't really, and I'm at a level now where I want to push on moving forward. I don't want to, I've had the likes of Archie Sharp calling me out the other day, which in my eyes is, listen, I get it. Boxing's a business, and I get that he wants to be chasing where the pound note is and where the belts are now, and money it comes with the belts. And now I've got a belt. Why would I give Archie an opportunity when I wanted to fight him over 6 rounds for no money, no title? I was willing to do it for free just to get myself into a position where I could then push on for a title. He wasn't willing to do that. He's trying to skip the queue, So
Was it? Well, am I right?
I
Am I right in reading that fight was make or break? You was that close. Your license were running out. If a big fight didn't
right.
come.
So yeah. Well, you're talking about the Arnie fight, yeah?
Yeah, I read somewhere that if this big fight didn't come, the European fight, your license was running out, and you was going to let it run out if a big fight didn't come.
So my license was running out on the 25th of October. No, it wasn't. Sorry, I'm lying. The 28th of October. I boxed on the 25th of October. A week before I got offered the fight on the Monday or Tuesday. On the Sunday that I got offered the fight, I was talking about turning over this next year of my career as a journeyman, just to go in, get your money, fit an extra 1,500 quid a week, side hustle from what I'm doing, but a legit side hustle if you like. And just like I'm good enough to just fucking, especially if they were like young prospects, just to get in and just earn me money. But obviously this turned up and I took the opportunity, and now it's paid off, and I put myself back on the map again. And let me just get one thing straight. I wasn't looking to turn journeyman because I thought I was finished. I just wanted to go on the road just to earn some money, because last year I think that fight with Arnie Dawson, I just over broke even on what boxing cost me for the year. So without that fight, I was in a debt to boxing. Now I'm obviously working long hours, then going to the gym, putting my body through pain and under pressure for the sake of losing money throughout the year. Like, I've been in boxing too long to lose money from boxing. I've been boxing 27 years. I'm not gonna just go and keep losing money to boxing. My diet, food costs me money, getting back and forth to the gym memberships, training fees. It all costs money. And if I'm not earning, I don't see the point in it. I'm a prize fighter. Do you know what I mean? I want to fight for money.
What's
Bottom line of it.
what's,
The bottom line of it all is, the bottom line of it all is it's a business. And I think we're seeing that more and more. We're seeing that more and more through boxing,
no?
especially with these drug cheats for, the kid that Dalton Smith's recently coming up fighting in January. He's just been cleared for the go-ahead to fight, and yet he got tested positive 2 weeks ago for a banned substance. I mean, how does that work out? Is that what we can do now? We can just cheat our way to a world title? Because in my fucking eyes, that's not fair. One, it's not fair, and it should be a fucking prison sentence, man. If we done something that was illegal outside, I mean, I've done prison sentences. So I hit someone in a pub 6, 7 years ago and had to go and spend a year in the nick. So what? Because you're sticking a banned substance in yourself, but you're wearing a pair of gloves and you're giving someone an hiding, that's okay, is it? It's
No,
not okay, man. It's bollocks. You know, and
unfortunately,
then you've got and then
boxing's
you've
a
got
corrupt sport, and it.
prof- and then you've got professional boxers fighting on misfit shows, and then you've got misfits boxers fight. I mean, Jake Paul fighting Anthony Joshua. Listen, don't get it twisted. I'm not. I respect it. I would do exactly the same if someone offered me a shitload of money to fight a YouTuber. I wouldn't say no. But my point is don't. If you're in the internet, a keyboard warrior, don't slag off fighters for doing this type of thing, because boxing, don't buy into boxing if you think it's a sport. It's not a sport anymore, it's a business. Look at it as a business, understand it as a business, because that's what it is, man. It's a shame because it wasn't the sport that I first got involved in, but the fact that it's turning into a business, more of a business. I mean, it's always has been a business, but I'm just seeing it more and more now. The fact that it's, I'm looking at it as a business. It's just, hopefully, mate, I get the opportunities where it will start to pay,
It is a
because as I
business,
said, I
mate.
barely broke even last year, so
It is a
it would
business, and
be.
it's a short
Yeah,
career. So you have to make what you can while you're in it.
yeah, man. And mine from my own shit doing, from my own down doings, is it's cost me my own time. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, time away inside, and just being away from the game. Then obviously COVID, then motorbike crashes. I spent probably best part of 6 years trying to get myself back fucking on the straight and narrow, if you like. So I've kind of pissed 6 years up the wall. It'd be nice over the next couple of years to try and earn a few quid out the game where I can secure a little bit of a future just to get my kids in front. You know what I mean? I'm fucking wasted now. I'm probably gonna have to work a fucking 7 till 5 until I'm 60. But for the sake of my kids, fuck off. Sorry, for the sake of my kids, like, I wish I could build a nice pot out of boxing just to go, boom, they turn 18, 19, go and start or do something with your own life, your own fucking career.
Well, you're back on the right path now, and you've got your first title. I'm sure of more to come. But
Yeah, man.
what is the goal? What do you think is next for you?
Uh, I mean, I'm ranked 14th in the world with the WBO at lightweight. Recently, I've been tagging Abdullah Mason in, the fellow who's just beaten Sam Noakes. A lot of people giving me shit online. You'll never beat him, blah, 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 blah. Listen, don't ever say never, because I hit hard. If I hit him on the chin, he won't just brush it off. He will feel it. The chances of outboxing him, well, now that's a different fucking question. I mean, I'm probably going to take a hiding. But let me tell you something. I will be involved in a fight. And I'm shooting my shot while I'm in the lightweight division. Like, realistically, I'm probably looking at moving down to super featherweight. But I've proved that I'm big enough at lightweight. I'm proved that I've picked up a belt at lightweight. Proved that I can be in the division. Um, and we'll just see, man. I don't know. I'd like to be involved in something that holds titles, like a title again, whether that be defending my lightweight title, whether that be finding something new at lightweight, whether that be finding something new at super featherweight, but just uh, ultimately moving forward with my career progression, finding another belt or finding another big money opportunity, because I feel that I deserve it just from the comeback story alone, let alone actually being in there and still being a half decent fighter from all the shit I've had to put myself through. It would be nice to get something back out of the game.
Well, I know you're really busy, and I know you've got to shoot. I know you've got to get that puncher sorted now as well.
Pain in the ass, man.
So
Um,
I want to thank you for.
just while I'm here, I want to know what it is, because I don't really ask this question a lot. What do you do, man?
Me,
Yeah,
I run a CBD and health company. Uh,
yeah.
I also run a charity with a new charity starting up next year.
Good for you.
Uh, Obviously, the podcast, it's sort of linked back on. That's why I really wanted you on, because of your story, going through the bad times and getting through it, coming back on the
Yeah.
path. That's why I really wanted your story on here, because it resonates. The podcast, we get fighters on, but it's more about promoting and inspiring people and showing it don't matter what you've been through, you can get to your dreams, get back to what you want to do.
You see, everything I've spoke to you in the past 15 minutes or so, right, has been true. And I say it freely because although I have scars inside scars, I don't have outside scars that you can see, but I have battle wounds inside, right? Um, but the point I'm pushing for the reason why I'm telling my stories and how so much has happened and why so much has happened is just because I know that there are people out there, and they might not be boxers, they might just be normal human beings that have a job, go home, suffer, and suffer with their mental health. Now, if you are in this category and you're listening to this voice, you're listening to this podcast, you could be one decision away from changing your life completely, and it's down to you what decision you make. Find yourself someone positive to be around. Take slow steps each day, and make progression. And whether that be a really small goal, for instance, getting up in the morning and just washing your face with cold water, that will just be right. I've ticked that off. Non-negotiable. That's what I like to call them. Something that it's non-negotiable. It has to be done. You get up, you get this done, you do this, you have 500 mil. I started off on getting my life back on track through starting to love myself again, right? And the reason and how I done that was just by setting small goals. Wake up, drink 500 ml water, start your day off properly. If I drink 500 ml water, I'm going to be hydrated. I'm going to feel better. I've got my electrolytes in me. But yeah, look, I'm not going to go into waffling. But if you're struggling, then I am living proof that anything is possible, because I have been in such dark places. I've self-harmed. I've thought about taking my life. I've done prison sentences. I've had to see my kids in a contact center. I had a motorbike crash where I had plates and pins put in my leg. I then had that removed. I had to suffer prison, like I said, prison sentences. I had to suffer going through COVID. I had to go up and down. I was up and down in weight. Addicted to food, addicted to drink, addicted to drugs. I've been there. I've fucking done it, man. And I had a full head of hair before I started it all. So you might lose all your hair, but I'm living proof, mate, that there is light. And I still suffer, but we get there, man. We just got to keep it moving.
See,
We got to keep it moving.
my backstory was I was an amateur fighter when I was younger. I had a good career, good prospect, good career ahead of me. I had to have two back surgeries. On the
Shit.
second one, they slashed all my nerves in my back and give me spine damage, uh,
Fuck.
and I couldn't walk.
Who are you?
Uh, when that happened, probably 24, I think, about 24. Uh, I couldn't walk. I was just sofa ridden, and obviously
Sorry to hear that,
your
bro.
mental health goes downhill. I just managed to find one last bit of fight in me, and found all the CBD and health products that I now sell through the company and help people
Shit.
with, and they helped me. And slowly, I managed to not only start walking again, but training again. Now, it
You should be proud of yourself, mate.
took me years to do that, but I'm back training. I train my lad now. He's a boxer. Just had his first fight at 12.
Yeah.
Coach a few lads in the gym. Train myself. I'll never compete at a good standard now. My life's too long gone now, but at least I can do something I love. But I made it my mission. My goal was to help people to not be in
Yeah.
the same position I am. So we started with the company, then we started the charity, the
I like that.
podcast. Yes, we get people on, but we want a message to try and inspire people. And then
Mm.
early next year, the plan is to open a full mental health and neurodiversity centre. So right from kids with autism all the way through to adults with mental health. No waiting
That's
list,
fantastic, man.
no referrals, just open door, come in. And
That's fantastic of you, man. You keep doing what you're doing. Keep striving.
no, thank you, mate. And thank you for your story, and thank you for coming on, mate.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the exposure. Like I said, man. Do me a favor. Wish your boy good luck. I
Thank
wish
you.
you, your products, your podcast, all the best in the world. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding it out. And fingers crossed, mate, you get a few views for the bollocks that I've been talking.
And I wish you luck going forward, and may that European title be the first of a few to come.
And we'll have a conversation after the next one.
Thank you, mate. Take care.
Sorry it took so long to get round to it, but we got round to it in the end, all right?
I know you're busy, mate.
Be lucky, brother. Good luck.
Thank you, Mitchell Smith, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Cheers now. Bye-bye. Bye.